Hey everybody, it's Edwardo Jackson, CEO, founder, creator of the Cinema Draft game and CD3D token. Welcome back to AMA Wednesdays. And actually, let me turn this down just a scotch. There we go. All right. So, yes, we've had a little dust up in the room. This is just a reminder that we are keeping this community to be informative, entertaining, supportive, and informative, but we are not allowing disrespect in our community. So please, feel free to disagree, have questions, what have you, but please be respectful. We're all here for the same thing, to get rich slowly. All right. So a quick overview of where we're at, and then I will take your questions. So as predicted, the price has been sliding some. It probably took a few more days because we had some issues on the delivery system on getting the tokens out to the bounty campaigners and also the signature campaigners. I think what we're seeing right now is a slide, our sales from the signature campaigners. That was roughly 90,000 tokens that went out over the last 2 days. The Twitter, the bounty hunters from the Twitter campaign, they were only about maybe 20,000 tokens, but those have all been distributed. I went through some painful ways of getting these tokens out, some expensive ways, but I think I've finally found a cost-effective way to distribute airdrops in the future. So hopefully we'll use that in the next, on the 30th for the next segment of the Facebookers. Yes, the Facebook bounty hunters. That looks like it's also about 20,000 tokens as well. Damn, just about a million addresses. Okay. A lot of addresses there. And as mentioned earlier, we are breaking these up because we want to avoid huge price shocks like, say, this one, which is probably right after we finish the sale. And honestly, I wish it would go lower. I'm going shopping this weekend. Once I finish up some IRL financing stuff, I am looking to buy back some of my tokens because these things are wildly undervalued. And yes, I do have the advantage of knowing what's coming up, but as I do try to impart with you, information and forewarning of what we're up to. Developments over the past week, we've been interviewing to get more help on the DEX Launchpad. We anticipate having something out for you guys in 5 to 6 weeks, so about a month and a half. As far as the game goes, I've seen a kind of rudimentary working version of the site. A lot of the stills have been created. As far as the game design is not entirely functional. They're still doing a bunch of back end work, but still conservatively, I would say 4 to 5 weeks before we're in testnet. So it's coming. So yeah, so if they want to dump, let them dump. I shall scoop. I know we also have, I think, in another 10 days, I think. Actually, let me check for sure. There should be another tranche of the vesting tokens available as well. Let's see. Where did we? What was the sale page? Sale page. Here we go. When's the next? Let's see. Okay, so in 12 days, another, I don't know. So what we sold 1 million, so another 250,000. Okay, another 250,000 tokens will be available to be claimed. Now here's the thing. While we did provide this much in liquidity, the issue is that, and I know some people have been complaining about high slippage, whatever, when they're going to sell. Well, here's the thing. There right now, and I do mean just right now, there is more C3 supply than there is demand to buy it with BNB. So you're going to encounter on, well, especially on these sites. These sites don't have, or these pairs don't have much liquidity. This has the most liquidity, but there's only but so much because more people are trying to sell CD3D than buy it at the moment. So you may run into high slippage rates, which honestly encourage you to hold, because check this out. Not only are you faced with maybe, say, I don't know, I've heard as high as 40-45% slippage, but also keep in mind that, well, I guess that includes the 15% you would lose anyways in trying to sell. Now remember, it's 10% tax to buy, 15% tax to sell, because we are encouraging holding. So just keep in mind that some of that slippage is going towards a transaction fee, and the rest is going towards available liquidity. And actually, we've added to the frequently asked questions a little thing on slippage, because people keep asking, why is slippage so high? Why is slippage so high? I was curious myself, so I went and found an actual article on it. And actually, let me put this into chat for posterity, although I'm pretty sure we have it in pinned somewhere as well. But this explains reasons why slippage can be so high. They can be high because of too much activity, which is what happened actually right after our sale finished. It can happen because of too little activity, which might be what's happening now. There's not enough BNB on the buy side to match the sellers with the CD3D on the sell side. That will not be forever. That's currently now, while the paper hands being shaken out, while people either don't realize the true purpose of the token or lack the vision that the rest of you smart investors still have. But that's fine. Let them shake out. I will be here to buy them all up hopefully this weekend. And we are, as I'm so adamant about reminding everyone, we are a long-term hold token. We are in this for the long haul. That's partially why your tokens have been vested. At least if you bought from the sale, your tokens have been invested over a 60-day period, because we're not going anywhere. Matter of fact, in 60 days, we probably should have both the launchpad and the game out in the world, and by then, who knows how much your tokens will be worth. But I firmly anticipate these prices will swing right back around once we show genuine utility and how you can take advantage of using the token both for in the game, both holding and staking for dividends, and also for the decentralized exchange launchpad. And let me tell you, I am very excited about some of the features we are cooking up for that. To go over some, obviously you'll have, so it'll be somewhat like your standard pancake swap like forking, where the let's see. Well, actually, they've moved their stuff around. Hold on a second. Well, you've seen most of these type of sites. They've got like a pretty standard side panel or whatever. Our panel, we're keeping this format generally, I think. But we will offer some similar features. We'll have farms where you can offer liquidity, obviously, so you can get LP tokens and earn money off of the liquidity you put up. You can take your LP tokens and stake them in farms, perfectly fine, earn that way as well. We'll offer self-service staking, so anyone who wants to stake, like we're staking over on Dodo, they can bring their tokens over and stake on our site, and so that they can earn some extra. So their holders can earn extra tokens for their project. Under the create token sale category, obviously we'll have the batch auction like we did when we first debuted. The English auction, not exactly sure if we'll be able to pull that off in time, but that would be interesting. That's kind of like padded finance. Hold on one second. I'm on the wrong. Let's see. Here we go. Fixed swap, which is kind of like this right here. You're swapping, in this case, you're swapping BNB for CD3D. Fixed swap will be offering sales on ETH, Polygon, BNB, BUSD, and of course CD3D. So meaning that you can create a token sale and use CD3D as the token people want swapped for your token. So let's say, to call out one of our most we'll call one of our most loyal holders, Aisha. Let's say you have Aisha coin, Aisha token, and and you held a sale on CD3D.app. You could actually require people who buy your token to buy it in CD3D token. And the reason why you'd want to do that is that we would offer a bonus of 15% in CD3D to the project holder if they use CD3D as their sale token. And also, I'm thinking about possibly even reducing the startup fee as well if you use CD3D to as your exchange token. So we're offering a lot of different ways for utility of the token to make it more valuable long term. So if they want to dump, let them dump. We know what's coming up. Also, and also another form of token sale. I think it's called participation, where basically participants are required to buy CD3D with BUSD to create a BUSD CD3D LP token, and they use that token in order to buy someone else's project token. So it's so it's a little more complicated, but that also would be another way to earn for us to earn more dividends through utility, with CD3D being paired with a BUSD LP token. And I think we also, and I think that also would apply to, we'd also give them a bonus of 15% to the project owner for doing it that way as well, because we want to encourage people to use CD3D. And also, and also a cool thing too is, I guess while they're So that's so, and with that we'd also use the overflow method, which means basically, and let me show you an overflow method site. What was it? Cafe Swap. I've actually dealt with their administration. They're kind of jerks, but they did for a while have an interesting launch pad. Where'd it go? Here we go. ICO, their initial cafe offerings, whatever. Okay, perfect example. So I guess their last sale they had October 30th. Someone's trying to raise $150,000. Oh, look, you guys think you have it bad. Total vesting duration, 12 months. Y'all can't wait 2 months, 60 days. These guys have waited 12 months and they sold actually about as much as we raised. So look at that. Anyways, so in this scenario, the total raise their target was 114.26%. How can you raise more than what is being asked, you may ask? Well, what happens in that case, and I'm pretty sure these guys did it with the participation style where you had to buy their proprietary, what was it, cafe token, cocoa token, something like that. Buy it with like a BNB LP pair, and then submit it to buy tokens from this Heron site, Heron Asia. Okay. And so basically what happens is that if you have a really popular sale and you have more people who want to buy than are tokens available, what will happen is they'll switch to a oversold method where based off the percentage of how much people bought will be the percentage overall that people get in tokens. So if you have two people who, let's say there's a sale where there's only two people, someone pledged 70% of the 150,000 and someone pledged 50% of the 150,000, so it's 120%, then basically that ratio would be fit into 100%. So basically I'm bad at math, but basically that ratio of tokens would be given out to the bidders proportionally so you won't actually sell 114%, but based off the ratio of how many tokens people wanted proportionally to the overall bidding pool, that's how much would be paid out. So this guy who bid $70,000 worth won't get $70,000 worth of tokens, but he'll get proportionally to the rest of the pool more than the person who bid $50,000 worth of tokens. Hope that made sense. Anyways, there are plenty other sites that show examples of the oversold method. The overflow method for oversold sales, but that's also an option we'll offer as well. And yes, and actually now I think about it, I do like the idea of having a bonus for those who use a CD3D BUSD LP pair. Okay. And then also, obviously, you know, what's something that's near and dear to my heart is having both a launch pad and a regular sale site. One thing that confused people about our token was that it said here pre-sale. And that we didn't describe it like that. Every time you do a launchpad sale on here, it sticks pre-sale at the end of your token. We're not a pre-sale. We were never pre-sale. We were very upfront about that. People who came in late, who did not do their research, who didn't even search the group, tried to accuse us of trying to pull something over people. That's not the case. We were never pre-sale. We were always just a regular sale. So I want to have a launchpad that not only does, I want to have a DEX that not only does all the normal stuff you expect, like liquidity, exchanging tokens, et cetera, but when you create your token sale, I want you guys to be able to if you have a token that just wants to do a sale, maybe you're doing something different like we are. Maybe you're having a series of sales. I don't know, but I want you guys to have a self-service site where you can create, kind of like Pink Sale, but where you can create your own regular sale and also a launchpad sale. All right. And on a regular sale, there'll be no soft cap. Raise what you want. Hard caps will be required, but no soft cap. So some of the pressure to fill will be a little bit removed from you. On a regular launchpad sale, soft caps actually will be lowering to 20% of the hard cap. Sometimes 50% is kind of hard to reach. And then, but still, minimum 50% of sales will go to creating a liquidity pool on the launchpad, and 50%, and the other 50% will be able to be claimed by the project owners. And then we'll offer you custom mandatory liquidity lock periods, offering suggestions of 30, 90, 180 days, or you can fill in your own custom amount of time. And then some of the other features you learned to love or not from Pink Sale, post-sale vesting, we're fans. And yes, now we all know what that means. They're anti-rug things. They are a true pre-sale, whitelist, et cetera, et cetera. So those are the plans we have behind the decentralized exchange launchpad. Why it's going to create tremendous value for CD3D holders. So keep dumping. I'll keep scooping. We are shaking up the weak hands, and they will deny themselves of future dividends and price appreciation. And so other than that, I think that is pretty much all I have in the way of updates. Oh, and also our Dodo, our Dodo pool is still up for staking, and actually lasts until, my bad, December 13th. Roughly almost 3 in the afternoon my time. So 3 p.m. Pacific time, which I guess would be 11 p.m. GMT on December 13th. So we still have ways to go. This is how much has been rewarded so far. I did turn rewards on for this pool, so it is accumulating extra. It's accumulating extra dividends from transactional activity. So right now it says there should be about 100,000 remaining tokens in the pool, when actually, if you look at the holders list, and mind you, this is actually, you just go right here, and it shows you have about almost 131,000. So this means that, I guess, roughly. Oh, you know what? Actually, I take that back. I'm sorry. This is how much you guys have. I'm sorry. That's how much you guys have in the pool. So let's go to the holders real quick. This will clear it right up. Hold on. So you all have 130,000. Yeah, you guys have 130,000 C3D in the pool. There's actually 104,000 of rewards left over. So roughly 4,000 and change extra has been added to the pool through transactional activity, through sales, exchanges, swaps, whatever else is going on out there. So I can't say for certain because it's the first time I've done a staking pool with Dodo. But actually, this is a good reminder for me to make sure that with our staking pools for CD3D, that we allow extra rewards to be distributed as well. So I'll make a note on that. so so this is the holder list. It changes daily. Hello, is there a question? Hello. Okay. Anyways, so this is the holder list, and so we'll find out at the end whether these extra C3D are distributed. I can't say for certain, but I will make it a point that with our staking pool that we can allow for reflection to be distributed proportionally as well. 5-star forever. Did you have a okay? So you quiet down. All right. So, anyways, I'll open up the floor to questions. Hopefully, I've preempted some of them. I know a lot of it will be, what have you been doing? What are you guys up to? But if you have any questions, now is the time.
Hola.
Hello, Aisha.
Hello,
what is on
Edwardo.
your mind today?
Okay, I have a question, and it's about staking. Okay. When this cycle ends, if there isn't another staking cycle after that, what must we do?
Is there all right. Well, part one we'll kind of find out together, but once the staking pool is over, all the tokens should be distributed. And once it's over, I guess it'll probably just end, and it will require you to claim your tokens.
Okay.
So I don't think it's not going to run off your money. I don't believe. I mean, when our earlier sales pool had like locked liquidity for 30 days and it was over, it was just sitting there waiting for me to claim it. So I anticipate they'll be waiting for you to claim it.
Okay. So then when we claim it, I know there's going to be, well, at least I expect there to be a $10, a 10% fee. Will that fee go to the dividend part?
Yeah. The transaction fees, of 10%, so 10% overall, 6% goes to dividends, 2.4% goes to burn, 1.6% goes to buyback, then burn. So yes, it'll distribute like normal transaction fee.
Okay. And I have a comment. Oh, well, okay. 5-star forever. Do you have a question? I'll step down if you have a question.
Yeah, hi 5-star. Do you have a question?
Hello. Good morning, everyone.
Hi. How you doing?
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I'm glad to join you guys. I want to know: is CD3D planning on listing on any as in centralized exchanges and also on CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko?
Yeah. So we've supplied applications both CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko. We have heard back from CoinMarketCap, and well, one, we don't have enough volume for them to care. For that's basically the gist of it right now. And two, I mean, it's just good. I mean, they're gonna basically have to come around on their own terms. But we have applied there. CoinGecko, I don't know what their story is. We sent in a submission, haven't heard back. One thing we are looking at is at listing with a centralized exchange. We will alert you guys once we're through the listing process. But once we are with that exchange, I do believe they should be able to fast track us onto CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko. At least that's part of their sales pitch. So just stay tuned. We definitely are looking to list in a couple places, at least a place that makes sense for us and our budget. Because a lot of these a lot of these exchanges want big money to list, and we're just getting started. We'd rather put more of our funds into development.
Okay. Thank you so much. I also want to know, to be sincere, I have not gone through the white paper of the project yet, but I do know it's a very cool and legit one. I want to know, is CD3D going to have its own NFTs?
Oh yeah, so we have this thing called Star Cards, which are basically celebrity NFTs based off of actors in the talent pool in the week of each game. So for example, say, all right, so yeah, this weekend, House of Gucci comes out in the United States, right? So Gwen Stefani, no, not Gwen, not Gwen, sorry, Lady Gaga, sorry. I don't know why I get them mixed up. Lady Gaga, who's one of the stars of House of Gucci, you would have, so if you were playing the Cinema Draft game, and you had her on your call sheet, maybe you win, maybe you don't, but she would earn points based off of the real world performance of her movie House of Gucci. But if you owned her star card, you'd also earn commensurate CD3D for just owning her star card. So it would actually have real utility with the game. Each week, I mean, we would have new star cards and new actors, or sometimes returning actors. So you'd have a chance to earn repeat money every time your actor worked by holding their star card. So yes, we have those plans in place, but we want to get you guys comfortable with the format of the game first. So we don't anticipate introducing star cards for maybe another 6 months. I know some people are like, oh, rush, get the NFTs out right now, whatever. But we want to have something that's legitimately cool and valuable for you guys to have in and outside the game.
Wow. That's so cool. That's so cool. It's such a good project. Well done. I want to say thank you for bringing the opportunity. It's a very good one. I wish you guys luck.
Thank you, 5 stars. Tell your friends if you haven't bought yet, or if they haven't bought yet, tell them to buy now. It's super cheap, but I mean, we're a long-term hold. I mean, every day people who are holding are earning more and more CD3D, and as we turn this ship around in about 4 to 5 weeks, with the introduction of our game into testnet, I mean, you'll start seeing more BNB, supply side bringing money into the space, and then our plans for the scarcity of the token will start kicking in when you need CD3D to play the game, and there's not enough.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I already got a few from a Bitcoin talk about it, but I'm planning on buying more. I have my stuff, my tokens staked at Dodo. So I plan on buying.
Good man.
So, I've seen
that's what you do it.
Yeah,
thank you. No, that's the way you do it, and thank you for being one of our bounty hunters. I appreciate you, and hopefully our rationale for staggering out the payments has been clear. We're trying to keep the price shocks as smooth as possible, even though, like I mentioned, this thing is severely undervalued. We're not going anywhere. I spent most of this week, when not dealing with IRL financing stuff, interviewing people to help support our DEX Launchpad and kind of speed that sucker along. So, but we're really excited, and we can't wait to get all this stuff out to you guys in a short period of time.
Yeah, thank you, sir. I wish us luck. I wish everyone of us luck. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for your question. Appreciate you. And let's see, any other questions?
Yes.
All right. Last question before we wrap up and go over to Discord.
Okay. So I have to admit, I haven't done my research on ApeSwap. But when I go to ApeSwap, I will need to have BUSD to get CD3D.
No, actually, well, now thanks to the sale we had, that created a BNB CD3D pair, but our original pairing was BUSD, which is this one right here, which is pretty small, only $379 worth. so you can have either BNB or BUSD to buy CD3D, and it should go through just fine.
Okay, as I have neither, what is the preferred method?
Well, I mean, there's not much. Well, I guess it depends on price. If you want to get the cheapest price right now, 7.5 cents on BNB. And if you go to BUSD, oh, it's a little higher on BUSD. So probably you'd want to go BNB if you want the cheapest price.
Okie dokie. I'm going Black Friday shopping on ApeSwap.
There you go. Me too. All right. Thanks, everybody. I need to shut this down, and we're going to take it over to Discord. I will see you all over there. Thanks, everybody.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks.